Yo, what's going on, y'all, and welcome back to another Stormative stream. And yeah, anybody who has been in my stream long enough will realize that whenever I have set my mind towards a task, it always ends up being the case that I finish what I started. Okay, wait, I don't know. I think that made sense grammatically, whatever. But anyway, I like to finish what I start when it comes to projects on this channel. And so we will be moving towards finishing. Yo, Nora Zen, welcome to the stream. Let me make sure the on-screen chat is working. Nice, it's working. Yo, welcome to the stream, Nora Zen. Are you familiar with this game at all? And also, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And thanks for being here in the stream. Alright, so basically, this is part 9 of my playthrough of this game. No, okay, you're about to see, if this is your first time hearing this, you are about to experience something so cold, man. Damn, great, nice, yeah, this game is crazy. So basically, for anybody who didn't catch up last time, so we were in this school, and there was 15 high school students, and there's Monokuma, he's this bear, and he says, if you want to escape from this school, which is also a prison, then you must kill someone and get away with it without anybody knowing it was you. So one of these guys, according to where we left off, like the dialogue that was occurring at the end of last episode, indicated that one of these students is the killer. And so thankfully we can kind of get caught up on what's going on a little bit by talking to these guys. Then after that, class trial. And if you don't know what class trial is, then stay tuned, because you'll find out soon. Damn. I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Yeah, of course you would not like it.
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes. Why, I think it was Hiro? That's this guy. What do you say to that? Ugh, it wasn't me. You gotta believe me. Yeah, we'll see. You look kind of sus, bro. Who is the leader? That's a really good question. The leader is sort of like Byakuya, Kyoko, and myself, or the player character, who is named Makoto, in one sense, because those are the student leaders among their faction. But Monokuma is like the real leader, who is not on the screen, and we will see him very soon. Like very, very soon. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing. It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. This trial will be over in no time.
Hey.
The story begins when we get down there. No, the story begins here, bro.
Yes, yes.
Come on, Big Mac. Let's do this. Let's do it. I've totally forgot about that part. Makoto equals Big Mac. LOL. Lamau even. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. Wow, I just did that. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own. Alright, take us to your leader. And the steel box began to move. King Ghidorah, take me to your leader. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There's no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. Not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. Yeah, dude, finally. Oh man, I'm glad that's over. Oh wait, how many hours is this gonna take? The elevator doors slid open. It Opening up onto a cruel fate. So this is Monokuma. He's the leader, and he can make himself explode, and he can kill any of the students at any time he wants if they break any of the rules. Which are, the rules are all made perfectly clear, to be fair, but yeah, it's like pretty messed up or something. And I see all you gathered together like this. I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? You really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. But never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. Never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. So the curtain opened once again. Deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yeah, sure, bro. Alright, let's go. So yeah, this is a unique part of the game.
Begin with a basic explanation of
Hey,
the
I don't have to
class
read
trial.
everything here.
So,
That
your
part's nice.
votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Ah, shoot. Gotta open up my phone. Hold on.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
I can't click on my chat and be in this game window at the same time. Okay, there we go.
Now then, to begin with,
We already know who did it.
was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Come on. You really gonna throw my guy under the bus? Round one.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
I don't know. Do we believe this guy, chat?
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
Oh god.
Blueprints for the suit.
Mm-hmm.
Parts we assume were used to build it.
Okay.
And all of it was found in
Oh.
your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Yeah, it's not good.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you?
I'm a goofy goober. Rock. Ding, 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 ding.
I don't know.
Aw, man. Is Hiro really the killer, or... Before anything else, we have to make that clear. Oh god. Costume, message, and blueprints, whatever.
Everything we found in your room.
Okay. I forget what all my controls are. Hold on. Okay, so that's the shoot button.
That you are the
Okay.
culprit.
That's all I need, I guess.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Oh yeah, and I have
Hiro,
this thought.
wait. Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Wait, what? Was the only message just glowing hers? Telling evidence that Hiro is the killer. Is that really true?
Everything we found in your room.
In your room.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all
Blueprints.
proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know
Okay,
anything about that
so
stuff.
I guess I shoot probably his message at the blueprint, I guess.
Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Just hold on a second. Alright, run it back one more time, please.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof.
Dude, are you freaking kidding me? I hate those freaking words that get in the way. How do you speedrun this?
It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Oh, God, why are there so many freaking controls on this thing?
Hero, why?
There's
Why
some
did you kill them?
button you can press to make them go fast, I think. Alright, hold on.
Everything we found in your room. The
Blueprints.
the
Okay,
suit
go
parts,
away.
they are all proof enough.
No, that's wrong.
We got it. When he says, no, that's wrong, and it's like, yes, that's right.
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
Yeah, come on, you really think he made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
Ah, I see.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Come on, do you really think he's that sophisticated?
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think I've tried to change my handwriting anyway.
Oh, yeah, I guess I accidentally remembered that.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
Maybe.
And he's not the only one. I think Hero's innocent as well.
Oh, well, then it's gotta be true. This guy's the freaking goat.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
Mr. Byakuya, the fancy guy.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto.
Oops. This freaking button is mashed in. That might be a problem. Wait, isn't there a transcript or something? Or is that in the future games? Oh, there we go. The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell him who it was. Of course, he passes it off to me.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
The suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit. The Illuminati. I don't know. Why me? My costume was super big on me. No way could I walk around in that thing. You saw me try it on for yourself, Makoto. I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Yeah, it's because I freaking haven't played this game in over a year. Yeah, that costume was definitely too big for Hina, I'm sure of it. I got delayed because I played a lot of 100 Line Defense Academy, okay? Okay.
I got it! Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
Hey, you said some weeks ago you were going to play this game. Yeah, you remembered. I am so honored and I appreciate it. That is definitely true. It's been on my mind a lot because gotta play this, Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa V3, Danganronpa 2 times 2, Project Rain Code, 100 Line Defense Academy. Oh man, I want to actually play some other visual novels in my life, so yeah, we got a lot of reading to do, chat. But yeah, I appreciate you, Lyle Love 101. Hope you're doing well. And Nurizen also, yeah, thank you guys for chilling on the stream. Yeah, so far, other than Hero, we got no idea who it is, I guess.
He was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Yeah, like, I don't know if there's a second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
But you said you thought he was innocent.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Going on a trip. Alright, I just landed.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
So the Robo-Justice suit is just,
What?
for the lols?
Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
Ah, man, such a good Byakuya moment.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been repository dolly.
I got it!
Still one more thing. Oh, jeez. Okay, oh, this, I guess?
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What's with the
So,
attitude?
let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Yes, this game does have an anime. You are right. There are actually like 3 or 4 Danganronpa animes. It's crazy. And there are just as many, if not more, Danganronpa manga, which I own some of those. Yeah, I think it's an awesome series.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing.
And it's not only because of Monokuma, but he does contribute a lot too.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
Okay.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Why are you trying to lead me on a different path, bro?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yeah, didn't I just say that?
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
No.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong, and nobody expects much from you anyway. We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Freaking lame character. Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change her mind. I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. No, who cares, dude? Just shut up. Oh, God.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Oh, wait, how do I do this? Oh, man, I should have read that instructions.
You miserable wretch.
Oh, wait, now I remember.
I cannot agree.
How do I freaking reload? Oh, there we go.
Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
Oh, God. What is Danganronpa about? Man, that's such a deep question. Uh-oh, we've already come to the end of the debate. What is Danganronpa about? Trying to fight to keep hope alive in a world of despair. Alright, that was a pretty good one. Okay, I don't care, dude. Freaking game over message. Freaking screw you, bro.
Refuse to give up yet.
Only because I didn't know it, or I didn't remember how to play that at first. Alright, we got it this time.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. I cannot agree.
Boom.
This should prove it.
Agree with this. Hold on, I gotta do something, sorry. Bang, dude.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here.
I have it right here.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire marking that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Geez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
It's the kind of robot from 100 Line Defense Academy that can cook up any food that you think of. No, wait, no, it's not.
I'm not sure that really matters.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
I feel like I should download that voice line from Sakura and just play that like every time I say something on stream. Just like whenever I say anything on the stream and finish talking, it's just like, I'm not sure that really matters. Totally here for that. You have to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. Alright, I gotta freaking change out my controller. Hold on. Yeah, the freaking A button on that controller was so freaking screwed. Because of Super Mario World. That's kind of nice. Look back on how the body was transported, it'll become immediately obvious. Is it gonna work? Hey. Look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? But yeah, so anyway, what is Danganronpa about? The series is like just really deep, like, I don't know. That's all I can say. I can't do it much justice because it's beyond my explanation.
In the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the dolly no problem. So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
Bro is just like me for real. The dolly was used to move Taka's body, that much I'm sure of. But would the person inside the suit have been able to push the dolly? Okay.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Makura, don't scare me like that. It makes me think something weird is going on.
Shoot!
Yeah, you're right. My bad. This is totally normal. I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
I mean, I guess that also must have
Keep in
happened.
mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
So, like,
Yeah, but even without
doesn't have a handle?
all you'd have to do is bend
No,
over.
wait. Okay, that's it. Yes, we did it. We did the thing. You can't bend over in the robot suits.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
No.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together, remember?
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. I thought I skipped a message. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Oh, shoot. God, I gotta put something in the fridge. Doesn't this have like an auto? So we got auto.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible! Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
I had to get some cheese. Oh wait, stop going auto. Oh, okay. There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the body, because Hero's not strong enough. This one?
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
Oh wait. Don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by
Oh
Robo-Justice?
yeah, what the heck is the deal
if
with
whoever
that?
was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How'd you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo-Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Yeah.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Followed by a series of unfortunate events.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, We have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then. Let's take another look back at what happened.
Yeah, let's do it.
I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Just checking the stream.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi.
The timing there kind of sucked. They kind of cut Sakura off a little bit, and she's like my freaking favorite character. Okay, maybe she's my second favorite character to Byakuya, but I wish she was my favorite character because I hate liking Byakuya characters. Anyway.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
I like every single character in this game as well, though. And for me, this game is just a masterpiece.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect.
And yes, even Leon. Even my man Leon. No, I'm just kidding, but...
Not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that...
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Excuse me. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then...
Yeah. Huh? What was that? It came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. While Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room.
Man, how could you take these 2 good young men?
We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time. Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi.
Man, I bet Monokuma is laughing so hard right now on the inside.
Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office.
Dude, fuck Monokuma.
But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. and she told us something very surprising.
Oh yeah, and after we... Dang it, I can't make those jokes during this playthrough. Alright, I need to shut up. Fumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
I wish I had like a reason to like become like a Sakura voice actor. I think they gotta hire me once they make another dub for this story.
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies.
No, obviously I would. It would be much more appropriate to cast me as a hero. That role I could actually do. Being Sakura, I mean, the only way I could literally be Sakura is if it was like a farce of Danganronpa, which like nobody would have the balls to do, nor should they. But being hero would be really fun.
And after some time...
This voice actor is so, like, top-notch. It's crazy.
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
Yeah, I gotta shift my commentary towards glazing and not... not being this sarcastic asshole.
I think that about covers it.
I'm sorry, I can do that in every other time.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yeah, I know, right? I chose a great point in the game to return to after not playing it for almost 13 months, more or less.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I've got to do at least one. At least let me be sort of an asshole. Danganronpa gods.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Okay.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Okay, broken wristwatch. Bruh, I feel like that should be my next nickname I give myself in one of my rap songs. Monokuma File 3. Yasuhiro's message. Okay, what's Monokuma File 3?
We already know what. Taka came last.
Okay, so it's still not gonna tell me. Oh, here we go. Okay, the victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I don't even scroll this one. The cause of death for each is a blow to the head. Thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. Okay, so some of them scroll. I was just making sure I wasn't missing that. Okay, so blow to the head, similar weapon. That's probably going to be important, right? Oops.
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
Go to
It's
the
true that
head,
Hifumi
similar
was killed with
thingy.
Justice Hammer 3.
What? Okay, so what the heck is freaking Yasuhira's message, bro? Oh, the one that he says meet in the dining hall. Gotcha.
While Taka's death came from a swing
Or
of
from
Justice
a-
Hammer 4.
Alright, let's actually read what they say this
Taka
time.
came after.
Ooh. The order that the Justice Hammers were used in... Wait, the order that the Justice Hammers were used in to commit the murders. There we go. Something about that is bothering me.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
Wow.
While Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Come on, Miko, don't scare me like that. It must be a contradiction.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder...
Kiyotaka's wristwatch broke with the hand pointing just past 6. It was confirmed that as of late last night, the watch still worked. Means that it must have broken the following morning when he was attacked.
Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Seriously?
Shoot!
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Dude, I have freaking no idea.
Shoot!
Failed. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Oh man, you guys all voted wrong. Yeah, whatever.
I refuse to give up yet.
Yeah, I can't give up now. Come on, we can't let it end like this.
So, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Okay, there's only freaking 2 other possibilities.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Okay, great.
Shoot!
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Jeez.
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Wait, are you freaking serious, dude? I thought I tried every
Regarding
possible
Taka's death,
combination.
I wonder if he died before...
Man, I don't understand why your stream brings this video is unavailable. Error number 5000. What, you can't see it right now? It's working good on my end. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll say in the chat. Yeah, it's too bad. So sometimes you have to like
Perhaps it was after.
thanks. No problem, dude.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true.
We
that
have to
Hifumi
do
was killed
freaking
with
one of
Justice Hammer
these, don't
3,
we?
While Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Alright, I think we got it.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Try reload.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Yes! I remembered a thing that is an important function in this game.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. I feel like there was something. Hangman's Gambit. Oh my god, dude. What the heck kind of word is that? Ooh, ow. There are a lot of memes about people hating Hangman's Gambit, so that was a little bit not surprising. Oh, as long as we don't get a freaking permanent game over, come on, we'll never get in there. It worked, nice, nice. You got back here just at a good time. And yeah, this is the clapping. I'm sending you some claps since you figured it out. Round of applause. I feel like there was something. And the second letter, I think it was W. No, wait, it wasn't W, it was R. The first letter was W. W-R-A. Oh, I guess that was not right. E. No. I. Oh, wrist. Wrist. Wristwa. Wristwa. What? Wristwa. Man, I'm so bad at being dumb sometimes. Oh wait, well I guess I failed twice, so we're not doing too bad. Alright, let's go.
I refuse to give up yet.
I'm not giving up, there's no way, man. But yeah, thanks again for chilling on this stream, Nurizen. Hope you'll enjoy to see this game. To experience this game vicariously. And I would say vicariously and blindly. But it's not a blind playthrough. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What the hell? What the hell? Get out of the freaking way. Got it.
Now I understand.
Not. It was now I understand.
I got it. Taka's wrist.
Oh, I was kind of right. See, I was kind of right. I've got it. Taka's wristwatch.
See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It's somehow tough. Yeah, like it's a little bit weird, a little bit awkward. Yeah, I guess it's a good fit for this game then.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
Bro. Hey, you, how long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that. Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
Oh, right, there we go.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
LOL. Nice.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
LOL, we got him. Oh man, this game isn't supposed to be even funny, but yeah, I guess sometimes it'll be like that. Ugh. Suddenly my right eyeball just wants to exit my head.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
You're a good actor. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I really love acting. Man, I should really go to acting school, right?
That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
But yeah, I appreciate it. I guess I just have learned only from watching other people and imitating them.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
All the things that we used to know have gone out the window.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Ah, yes. So maybe we should focus on that one more and figure out whose alibi is bullshitting. It's bullshitting.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Okay. Good, why don't you go for acting? I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's what I will do. It's definitely something I've considered a little bit. To be continued. Ah! Huh? What was that? It came from downstairs. It must have been in singing also. Was this a stream for like saying nice things to me or something? Well, singing I do have more experience with than acting. Like I used to do singing like all the time. I only did acting a little bit in high school. But yeah, at this point I'm more interested in acting than singing. But I still love singing and rapping a lot. And acting. But yeah, I appreciate you, Nurazen, and yeah, thanks for the kind words. Hifumi is in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyo.
Yeah, I messed up my voice acting for that time. It's alright.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
Since I'm gonna start chapter 4, I'll get to do plenty of reading. I'm not worried about
That's
it.
totally true. We're all in the clear.
Girl, the front of your head is ridiculous.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, that's why this is my guy right here.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
But how could that be? Oh wait, I didn't need to talk in the Sakura voice.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Nice.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing. Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Yeah, I guess if that would not have been the case, then any player would have suspected a character named Genocide Jill to have been the one who overextended themselves by committing 2 murders. Am I right, guys?
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a dead body in there.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Maybe.
Because, as we just established, she
Oh
was passed
yeah,
out
that
in
part.
the equipment room when his body disappeared.
See, Byakuya is like, he's the character who's there for players like me who like need to be reminded of stuff like literally every 2 seconds. See, those characters are great. And shout outs to Chiaki as well. Yeah, we'll get there. Don't rush, don't rush.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
Yeah, what are we gonna do now?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
Oh wait, hold on. According to what Celeste said, we could not have been gone for more than a minute or 2 though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the 3rd in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Yeah.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Okay, what are you talking about?
What? How? If the dead body were to move itself.
Zombie time?
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another... ghost!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Poor guy was still alive after he got his freaking head smashed with a freaking hammer. Say it ain't so.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Bro, what the heck are you talking about?
That it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? Oh great, here we go. Wristwatch, equipment room, bloodstain, or Celeste's account. I hope I can be a good actor when I play through the Danganronpa games, because I already know what happens in all 3 games, and like I want to make this playthrough enjoyable for viewers who don't know what happens. Fumi's body disappeared in Celeste and I always forget how to freaking say that. AI left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. Apparently they weren't gone for more than a minute or 2. So they were kind of like watching his body, and they went to the bathroom, and then he was like out of there.
There's a chance he was actually still alive.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Okay, I didn't think that was actually it. What does that have to do with what I said, or do you not know what you're doing? Or do you just not know what you're doing? Yeah, I know you are the character you're reading like a book, whatever.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office...
I mean, I don't think the wristwatch is
there's
still
a chance
involved.
he was
Right?
actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the
I
body
have to do
discovery
the freaking
announcement
absorbing
along with the
thing
rest of
again.
us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
But the body discovery announcement was only made once, that much I'm sure of.
Are you saying that when we
Okay,
first found
so-
Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Ah, dang it. Meaningless words tire me. Please stop wasting your time. Need to think about it one more time. Must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance...
There we go. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be related to it.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Ah, dang it.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
Like it
Hifumi's
might
dead
be
body
this
had been
one at
found.
the end, I don't know.
And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we
Discovering the
really
bodies
so sure
and the
about
time that
Maybe
he
the
died.
announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Someone else's discovery. Ah, dude, what the heck? It's alright, we're gonna figure this out, definitely. So the body discovery announcement was important. So it played when they found Taka, not Hifumi, I think. Okay, maybe the equipment room bloodstain is the one we bring back.
Are you saying that when we first found
No.
Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Okay.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Come on, equipment
Are
room
you saying that
bloodstain.
when
I
we
know you
first
gotta
found
be the
Hifumi
one.
in the nurse's office,
There's a chance he... No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body
No,
of
got
Hifumi's
it.
dead, and that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Okay, so someone else's
are you
discovery.
saying that when we first
Maybe
found
I'll
Hifumi in the
scan that
nurse's
one.
office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we... Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
The body discovery announcement was only made once, that much I'm sure of.
Are you saying that when we
Seems
first
plausible.
found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
Oops.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No, that's wrong.
Finally, I freaking hate this part of the game sometimes, but it's worth it
The
to
body
get to
discovery
the other
announcement
part,
that was
so
made
whatever.
Really intended for Hifumi?
No.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
Indeed.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
He's like, bro, I'm not telling you the answer.
But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty. Huh? He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Oh, right. Of course. The second body discovery announcement, first time it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. And the second time was when Toko was found unconscious. I feel like both of those whens should not be there. Okay, well, it was definitely not after he freaking came back to life, right? Oh wait, I think it's this one. Or wait, I don't know, I'm so freaking confused overthinking it. Okay, I was right.
We heard it
Whatever.
a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Got this. Video game win condition. Body's been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
Bruh.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
And she's like trying not to laugh.
But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
How is it pointless? Please answer me this question. There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Okay, what kind of game is it this time? More of this one. Hifumi's glasses, repository dolly, repository door.
Well, here's one thing we do know.
Okay.
The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, His body disappeared.
Okay.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
His glasses are different.
Then, was he really
Maybe.
still alive?
Of course not. It is impossible.
I don't know, so we'll give that a shot, I guess. Here we go. Oh, I should have read what he said. We'll read it this time if we fail.
And the next time it was in.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Hey, I remembered a thing. I didn't figure it out by being smart. I just remembered because I've played this
There was
game.
one clear difference between Hifumi in the
Feels
nurse's
good,
office
man.
and the repository. His glasses.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Let's go.
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
And so now it begs this question, but why?
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse's office was glasses cleaning cloth.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
Wow. Really had to say cartoon and not anime because it's in English.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
Gotta hit the Makoto pose. Yeah, that's a classic one.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
It's not me.
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belongs to
Yeah,
Hifumi.
that seems pretty obvious.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
Hifumi, he was the ultimate fan fiction creator. Yeah, he really liked fan fiction and anime.
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
I'm still locked into Makoto modes. I have to say it in the past tense.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood?
His mouth being open like that is just so funny sometimes. Like I feel bad about laughing for this, but What was with all that blood? Like, oh my god. Wait, what the heck happened here?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere!
Is that really what happens?
But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
When he moved Taka's body was... Why is this like a crime investigation thing? Yeah, that's part of what this game is. It's a visual novel, and it's a lot of it includes like detective work, like using evidence. Yeah, you could sort of say a detective visual novel, but like there's a lot more to it than just the crime investigation part of it, but that's like a pretty huge part of it. I don't know, the one who moved it, oh, it was Hifumi. Yeah, because that's what he got up to do, I guess. Yeah, it can only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Technically about half, like more or less, like it's hard to say because these games are really can be a little random sometimes, we'll just say that, but it's approximately like 50% like sort of peaceful time and like figure out like why are we here and who is Monokuma and like what's going on in the outside world like during the peaceful time or whatever they call it, and then the other half of the time is like somebody's been killed, get all the evidence, do the class trial, like, and sometimes like a lot more stuff occurs during that act as well, if you will. But every chapter has those two acts, so 6 chapters. Yeah, that's kind of a way it can be summarized. But yeah, so a lot of crime investigation, but there's some other cool stuff too. A lot of other cool stuff. And where I started the stream today was at the start of this class trial, obviously. The class trial is like the super ultimate like crime scene investigation vibe, and had to figure out those freaking bullets and whatever.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Oh, so he locked it when he left or something?
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for him, right?
And also the music in this game is so good, it's crazy.
So me and Sakura headed for the repository.
It's literally still like mind-blowing for me on that level of quality.
But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
There's no way. I refuse to believe it.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
Yeah, me neither.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
thing that Hifumi stole from Taka, could it be? Oh man. You see, what was that one word that we spelled with all the letters? Oh, that's not it. Okay, my bad. Yeah, that would have been kind of ridiculous. Yeah, of course. I was just kidding. The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka, could it be? Okay, so let's see. What did he steal from him? This one? Oh, dang it. Oh wait, I should have actually read that. Okay, wait, it's gotta be the other piece of paper.
I got it.
Oh yeah, I got it.
You're
Yeah, he wanted the
talking
big
about
piece
note
of
Hifumi
paper.
had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants? I accidentally skipped that part.
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
Found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi, that person could only have been Hifumi's pants.
I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Okay. And so is that why Hifumi took the note back, like so people wouldn't find it? I can't believe he was a freaking killer also.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Oh my god, she said TikTok. Wait, I don't know what that means.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right? Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Drawing out Hifumi? Wait, what the heck? Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Can't let her get to me. Oh, great, bro. What the helly?
Huffy had the note, right?
Oh god, we're freaking using nicknames too.
Must have been Huffy!
But
Okay.
remember what the note said.
Okay.
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Time mentioned in the note. I feel like that's the key.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Man.
Shoot!
You think about it one more time. Okay, wait.
Puppy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Hubby!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok! Puppy had the note, right?
Oh, wait. Okay,
Then
so...
the person it was intended for must have been Hubby!
But remember what the note said.
Here we go.
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
Yeah, because I remember that that's what time was also on his watch that was smashed.
You've already proven that
Yeah, there
using
it
his
is.
wristwatch.
Yeah, I'm totally ahead of the curve on this. It's because of my grasp of this information, which I retained after 13 months. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's because I played this before.
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note.
Man, I can't wait to play the last couple chapters in this game again. Like, I haven't seen him in a while, but I still remembered, like, kind of a lot of stuff.
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it? Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Perfect. Fumi stole the note from Taka.
I got it!
Now it's a small piece of
When I
paper.
searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Yup.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Damn.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
Sorry, no.
Yeah, sorry, I don't think so.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
I mean, wait, what? Whoever did. Okay, I don't think she should have used the word mastermind there, but I'm not going to be nitpicking. I'm just going to say that and move on.
He was killed in the repository, so he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Damn. It's crazy, dude.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
Whoa. Then put the hammer back where they found it? That's something else, man. Yo, thanks for the first time chats, Azriel Cat. Oh, what the heck? I just said this the other day. Got so much cool usernames in the chat lately. This is crazy. Yeah, that's an awesome one. It reminds me definitely of Binding of Isaac. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Greetings and salutations to you also, and hope you'll enjoy to check out this stream, this game. Yeah, I love this game too. Danganronpa 2 is my favorite, but I had to play through this one first, and so that's why I'm here. I mean, I already have played through all three of them anyway, but yeah, it's been pretty fun. I love this game as well.
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
Playing that right now. Holy. Alright, that's awesome. Yeah, I hope you'll enjoy it. And if you like that, then you should play Project Raincoat and 100 Line Defense Academy. You're welcome. His favorite Danganronpa 1 character? I don't know. It's either Byakuya or Sakura. It's so hard to freaking choose one. But probably Sakura, I think. Just because of that voice. Voice acting is so good. And Byakuya gets demoted because of his role in chapter 2. It's not cool, bro. You should totally guess your favorite. The swimming girl.
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
I just gotta start calling her II, like Super Monkey Ball 9. Alright, who's character number 9? Is it Yasuhiro Hagakure? Oh yeah, it's gotta be him, right? Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight. Of course.
He's right, though.
Oh,
I
no?
don't understand it.
Alright, I give up. Unless it's Kyoko. Alright, that's my last guess, and then I give up. Okay. It's like 3 strikes and then I'm out.
The Monokuma file makes
It's
it
a
clear
dude.
that they were
Alright, I give
killed
up.
using similar
Monokuma.
instruments.
The Monokuma file.
But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
The person died? What, Leon? Seriously?
So the question is,
It was
how
unexpected
could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the
answer.
hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
No. Oh, it's a dude who died. Oh man, I don't even freaking remember who died. It's been a long time since I've seen him. R.I.P. Case 3. Wait, we're on freaking case 3 right now. So wait, it's Hifumi? Okay, I wasn't thinking that recently.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Man, it feels like he just died. Since we've been talking about it. You said God, no. Wait, you don't think Hifumi is cool? Kiyotaka? Yeah, that would have been like my last guess for anybody's favorite character, so I would never have guessed it. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, he definitely is a really good archetype. I love him. He's just a little dude. Yeah, he's the one that makes the most sense when they make the little plushies. Little dude. You gotta get Super Saiyan for little dude also.
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then...
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
Just favorite Danganronpa 2 character? The Mafia dude? What's his name again? Like, Fuyo Hiko? No, I don't think that's it. I don't remember. No.
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Oh, I was right. Dude, I'm godlike. I'm godlike, chat. Well, I guess I do have a Chiaki tattoo, so it seems like I should remember his name. He's an ass, I don't like him. You have my same favorite character, is it Chiaki? So what was used to kill him? The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. To do it again? What, like Nekomaru or something? Or no, it's gotta be Gundam or something, right? It's gotta be Gundam, my bad. My bad, fam. Or wait, no, or it could be the... Yeah, it's a hamster boy. I was like, wait, it could be the engine guy, but I'm like, wait, everybody hates him actually.
Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well,
Little hamster boy, max the friendship with him. Oh, nice. That must have been fun then.
how was the culprit
Yeah,
able
that's
to
what's
move
up.
around so freely with the weapon? How did
Yeah, he's
nobody
a really
witness
cool
them
character.
carrying it?
Like,
Sounds like
I thought especially his part in chapter 4 was the coolest.
Check out murdergear.com.
Spoiler alert.
For more info.
God dang, I should have said that first. R.I.P. You said people don't like the dude who works on cars, who has the pink hair.
That's about it.
I don't think I can remember his name though. Right now. The weapon used to kill Hifumi really was similar to the weapon used to kill Taka.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice
Oh yeah, that's what I thought you were saying. Soda was your favorite because he's kind of similar to Taka actually.
Whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon?
Yeah, I cannot say
How
my
did
feelings
nobody
about
witness them
Soda.
carrying it?
I'm just here so I won't get fined. No, wait, that's not right. Nekomaru is similar to Taka?
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers. And, that's about it.
Nekomaru is similar to Taka. I don't know. I kind of disagree.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Number 5, bro. It was obviously
Was it
number
Justice
5.
Hammer 3?
Oh, shit. Big energy, loud dude. Yeah, that's what Nekomaru is.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
Oh man, I'm about to drop some truth bombs. I'm not even ready to do
Whatever
it.
was, there's one thing we have to figure out.
Taka is
How was
very
the
loud.
culprit able
Oh
to
my
move
god.
around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its
How
appearance!
did nobody witness them
Check out
carrying it?
murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers. And, that's about it.
Yeah, Taka is very loud. I'm just gonna not disagree with you, or not explain why I why I disagree with you or something.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Oh man, it's pretty funny. Maybe that's some idea, but I don't understand. I don't know. Have you, like, oh, I don't even want to get started on this tangent. Yeah, never mind. I feel like I'm about to listen to Tyler, the Creator.
I refuse to give up yet.
About to listen to that Flower Boy album, bro.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
A blue tarp.
Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/.
Well, what? The murder weapon had to be one of the... And...
That's about it.
What was used to... Was it just maybe Justice...
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody... Sounds like a Justice Hammer. Check out murdergear.com.
Well, one thing seems... The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
And, that's about it. What was used to kill Hifumi?
One of the Justice Hammers. Oh, no. Contradiction in there somewhere.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, what? The murder weapon had to be one of the... And...
That's about it. What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it
Justice... Maybe Justice...
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody... Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Oh, dang it. I shouldn't have freaking shot at that thing.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Shoot!
Oh, dang it.
What?
Alright, well at this point I have to use the bathroom real quick, so Yeah, quick break, guys, and then we'll play some more gear. Alright, what's up, guys? I'm back, so let's continue with this game. Get back into it. Alright. So basically, where we were was at this point.
Maybe Justice Hammer 4.
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody...
Sounds like a justice. Check out murdergear.com/hammertime.
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, I was like thinking about it during my bathroom break. Totally got him.
The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
Yeah, there we go.
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
Yeah, of course.
I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
The one Hifumi was working with.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
Yeah, I guess it's simply ludicrous. We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but...
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
The possibility of an accomplice really that insane, or is there some chance?
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act, assuming the rule holds true.
No, it's wrong. Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Wow. Pretty cold-blooded.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
Wow.
That's just awful! How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing, although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now!
Yeah. True killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end, murdered him. In the debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Sakura Ogami. Sorry, girl.
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
Well, maybe.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit-brain-fat, lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot! Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What it is that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common. Paper, encountering suspicious individual, the screen.
I got it!
Got it.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo-Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Nice.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
Oh, okay.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. He was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Ugh. What was that? It came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Wow. Then why don't we split into two groups? I'll lead the hunting party. It seems much more interesting. Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I'll leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
I certainly was not expecting this. Did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it! Everything, the whole thing was one big act!
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kinda sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Wow.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
You must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. Going to die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed, so Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Yakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to? Handbook, Monokuma File 3, or Celeste account.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange?
So... You think about it one more time. Must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. Shoot!
Ah, man, must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Since I said what she did, she shouldn't have known yet. With that in mind, what's so strange about what she said is those guys. So... Okay, so I shoot it with this, I guess.
Enjoying the sight of us standing around, they must be... We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Wait, what?
Shoot!
So... Yeah, congratulations to them.
I refuse to give up yet.
Let me see something here. Can't give up now. Come on, man.
All I said, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be... We are
So
all
yeah, I had the
going
right
to die.
idea.
And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
So strange.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like...
Yeah.
No, that's wrong. That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died.
Mm-hmm.
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys?
Yeah.
Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
Yeah, it's definitely like it's something to troll us or distract us.
So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
Yeah.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations. If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the other possibility is Hifumi and the suspect had been drinking.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Mind blown.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther.
Well said.
If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Damn, you mad, bro? Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible?
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
last time. There's definitely a contradiction in what Celeste is trying to claim. Okay, so they told us which one to
Dressed me up
shoot.
in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing if the person inside the suit was unconscious. There's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Alright, well then maybe it's just the costume itself.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed.
Then you just draped me. You tried to make me look.
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside, there's no way they could stand up.
Yes.
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
Totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Celeste?
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
Oh man, this is crazy.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Yeah, I can't even make a fan fiction joke right now. Hey Fumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right, I remember their name. Yasu Hiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Right, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually...
Man, I forgot about that part.
Toro.
This is just like the most insane story of all time or something. Alright, sorry, I mean one of the most insane stories of all time.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
So even as he was laying there and dying, like literally dying, he still said that it was Yasuhiro. Bruh.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He said people's last names. He said for serious a lot. He gave everyone nicknames. Yeah, he would say like Mr. and Miss last
I got it.
name.
That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Mr. Naegi.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
Yeah.
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Celestia Ludenberg, Yasuhiro.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say?
Oh, so he wasn't talking about the hero, Yasuhiro?
To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I? What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine. Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg.
I knew.
Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste still won't give up, so then I have to do something to make her accept it.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is... Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me, that's the only truth there is! Moron!
Is there any way to make her face the truth? Yeah, I think so.
He wanted us to know the killers. If there's one person.
It would have to be you, Celeste.
How many times? Celestia Ludenberg!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
Let's look at your e-handbook.
That's it! The handbook!
what?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Oh yeah. I guess I could read all this part, but anyway. Handbook is important. When you start it up, it says your name. Yeah, that's all we need.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
You can't handle the truth.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Alright, well, guess we gotta do it. Is this controller not gonna work for this part of the game? I have to use the mouse for this. Alright, so be it. Well, so at the start, Hifumi and Celeste are talking. Did they shake hands? Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay. And then... the costume or something? I don't know. So then on this part, the picture or something, like the camera. And this part, is a note, I guess. Not the note, okay. The watch or whatever. And she showed the camera to Makoto and Hifumi. Blood or something? Oh, well, it's right there, so probably not. They usually don't have like duplicate images. I don't know this one. And they made a mess with all the blood. Okay, then he wrapped him up and... No, I think that's where I used this. No, I didn't even fill these in yet. Yeah, it's gotta be
Here's
it.
exactly what happened. Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Ah, shoot. So, in Act 2... Okay, so this was when they knocked him out. And trying to think what happened like before they knocked him out though. I guess that.
Here's exactly what happened.
Nice.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Yeah. There's so many freaking hammers. Number 4, is that why I need the freaking number 4?
The killer is you! And that... The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did.
Yeah, it was all freaking set up so eloquently.
We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
Yeah, these drawings are crazy.
And use the dolly to move it all
Dan
the way
noticed that
down
the
to the
game
repository.
is cases are too long. What, you really think this one has been too long? Come on, it's only been almost 3 hours. It's like a Sherlock Holmes episode. Yeah, it's like an extended episode. Got so much content here.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Aw, come on, the freaking last one. So it was when, after Celeste killed Hifumi, with the blood on there. Or right, that she cleaned it? Is that what it is?
Here's exactly what happened. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
But yeah, the Danganronpa games can be a little bit, like, long-winded sometimes, so... Oh man, which one is this gonna be? Is this not either the hammers, the chips? Like, what's the deal with the freaking chips, dude? It's not that, it's not that, it's not that. A backpack. I don't know. No, that's from the other case. It's definitely not that one. It's definitely not. Sure, chips, why not?
Here's exactly what happened. But
Dang it. Ah, here we go. Oh wait, what the heck are they talking about in this group chat? Okay, wow, that's crazy. However, Makoto's not the black and too bad. Yeah, okay.
I refuse to give up yet.
Come on, we're at the freaking finish line. Gotta finish this race strongly. Or this marathon, I mean. Okay, so... Yeah, I gotta fill them all back in. This game's crazy. I forget which one was there. Yeah, it used like so much more thinking energy for my brain than I thought. I'm gonna be like so tired by the time this is over. gotta be
is
it.
you. Before it.
And yeah, we just heard all this already, so I'm just gonna skip through it. Bro, are you freaking serious?
Here's exactly what happened. First, they... That's they... Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him. While the kill, they did all this when they were... And then they called Taka.
Let's see, where's the first freaking mistake gonna pop up? I think this
And
one's
that-
good.
The reason... So, for these, the first dare, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer. They wanted to make sure we fought the second fake incident. This time, they planted with these two ints that the suspect was increasing. We fell right...
I thought it said Justice Hammer 2, but I didn't even see that there.
So, for the first day, this did with that the week.
Oh my god, bro. Where's the... Oh wait, it's because I put it over there, dang it. Okay, so that's how this part goes. I forgot about that detail, the case. The hammers go up in order.
Here's exactly what happened. So for the there, they wanted to set this time with these two that this we fell right.
Yo, chapter 3. Yo, what's up, Tyler, Bradlord? Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll enjoy. Yeah, we're at the end of chapter 3. You already know about this game, I suppose.
This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
This is exactly what I was expecting during this stream. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I hope you'll enjoy to check this out.
He let out a scream to draw us back. And when we returned, that's what we found.
That's what we found. And there's Sakura and Byakuya, my two goats.
We left the nurse. He simply got up when we learned, and once again.
Yeah, that picture on the right that I'm like covering up is so funny. Love these games. Yeah, no, I do as well. And also, thank you so much for the follow. Super appreciate it. Yeah, the support is much appreciated, and I stream a lot of different games all the time. So I hope you will enjoy some of my other content in the future as well. So yeah, thank you so much.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
Thanks for loving these games too. Yeah, they deserve to be loved because they are incredible, artistic.
But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Thematically powerful. Dang it, what the heck goes in this freaking last box? Thought I tried all the hammers. I tried the backpack. Is it seriously the freaking poster of the girl? There's no way, bro. There's freaking no way. Is it another blood pack? I don't know.
Here's exactly what happened. But
oh my god. Not like this. No. Oh, what the heck is it? In a way, it's realistic. Criminal cases can't be solved easily. Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Thought I'd tried everything.
I refuse to give up yet.
I mean, obviously I was wrong about something. LOL. Yeah, this game is the most realistic criminal game, by the way. Okay, that's the part that made me laugh then. Most realistic detective simulator. Okay, so which one happened first? 1 o'clock? Wait, is 1 o'clock before 6 o'clock? I don't even know what is true anymore. So apparently it was maybe... I thought I tried that one. I don't know.
Here's exactly what happened.
Do we know who's done it? ATP? If not, who do you suspect? Yeah, it's been pretty heavily indicated that it's Celeste, because we're in the, like, since it's the closing argument, like, they were all leaning towards blaming Celeste, or accusing Celeste.
Hifumi, with an accomplice. The killer was able to
and who else
execute
could make
a
Hifumi make a weird face like that, right? But yeah, I've already played this game before, so I know it's going to happen.
That's the murderous duo.
You already know. I played it like a while ago, so I forget every answer in these instances where I have to figure stuff out. Ladies and gentlemen, Hifumi got him. Bruh. Seriously? Oh, which freaking hammer thingy was it here? Or, okay, so we got 2, 3. Watching my friend play it for their first time, we are on chapter 3 as well. Nice, nice. Okay, wait, so do we have all the numbers? Is that how this works?
Here's exactly what happened. And that's
Oh yeah, that's right, it was 4, and then... 2, and then 3. 4, 2, 3, yeah, I'll have to remember that.
and the reason they just set this with that beef. While we did that, this was... He took a blood packet from He let out a... Meanwhile, so what... We left them simply when we learned it, and once again. He wrapped Taka's body. That explains. But even Hifumi.
How is the final piece this confusing? Like, I am at such a loss for words on this. Like, I'm pretty sure I tried this
Here's
one.
exactly what happened. But
Maybe I was wrong. Okay, whatever.
their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is... Celeste. Sorry, you lose.
Sorry, Celeste.
I lost?
Yo.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
How many chapters does this game has? It has 6 chapters. So after this class trial is over, I'll be halfway through the game. Yeah, all 3 of the games have 6 chapters.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
What? What's that? Is that her real name?
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Well, guys, hate to say it, but if anybody thought it was 5, are you including the prologue? No spoilers. Let's move on from this topic. But no, technically there are 6 chapters. I'm not including the prologue.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Or I could be wrong and I forgot. I don't know.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Okay, well, what I believe is... Oh. Yeah, I guess I voted for Celeste. I thought they were gonna make me freaking vote. Oh wait, that's a different Danganronpa game. basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. Blacken this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly,
I lost. Well, that sucks. Just trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. I thought something on my phone just moved, but I guess not. Fumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Fumi with this plan? But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Then did you use, you know... I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it's the one thing Hifumi and Taka are both super into. Does she mean she's talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What are you talking about?
just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. Totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words,
And you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It's about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? It turned out I'd found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. Deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You were correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh,
You did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
what?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime. I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far. It's amazing how completely he'd bought it. Can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him.
Unforgivable!
I'm going to fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please, if you go now, you will be playing right into his hands. Ooh?
Actually,
Naga's planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... Taka is going to try to kill you.
indeed.
And all so he can keep her to himself.
This is unforgivable!
Close enough.
Completely unforgivable!
Bastard, 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 bastard.
Honestly,
Can we allow him continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear I will save her!
close enough.
Actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? Just so happens I've come up with a plan. I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. That is like ridiculous. She was like, and with that, my evil plan to take advantage of you and get out of this school by myself and leave you dead in the dust is complete. And he's like, wait, what did you just say? And she's like, oh, nothing, don't worry about it. And so presumably he's just like, oh, okay. It's pretty funny. Fumi agreed without a second thought. The fact that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
So why did you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. That's it.
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. He really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly right up until the moment of his death.
so in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can a human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But...
All along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch!
Obviously that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here. And I cannot voice act this part because I don't have a screaming streaming studio.
You little bitch!
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. Do you want to know why,
This
ho?
is fine.
Because I had a dream. Accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
There was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. A castle? And together, handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life... Wait, what? Living the rest of my life, there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but...
There is nothing to be done.
Unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
Sounds so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
You're asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
All there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? Simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can't even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right, I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice,
Isn't
then
it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey,
You'd just get executed again. Celeste smiled then, and when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, then let's get rolling. The Blackened disturbed the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again, in another life.
Yeah, as usual, it's a little bit overkill. Makes sense. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her. But I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and some more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is. But that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
Strange.
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey! Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
Hey,
What? Answer me, what did you do to my body?
Ooh. How exciting.
Geez, what do you mean? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? Mastermind did something to Kyoko's body. What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
Hakuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. What did he did? Laughing at emote. It's not something inappropriate. It's something related to the plot. Although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. But yeah, that's the kind of funny trolling stuff that Monokuma talks about and does all the time. To have some comedy relief for this game, which is pretty serious topics involved in it. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers. What? Then that means Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well, then we'd better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone? Anime characters are so cliche in all animes, lol. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some of that in Danganronpa, no doubt.
so...
You even have to ask. As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
It's not what I mean. Why you? Because, like, stuff being cliche, like, this game is designed for that because, like, every character is, like, the ultimate something. Like, Celeste was the ultimate gambler. Sakura is the ultimate martial artist. This guy is, like, the ultimate rich billionaire asshole. And all that stuff. So when it says like ultimate, it's like now you're gonna like have every cliche of a martial artist or every cliche of a gambler, you know what I mean? So like it's not exactly the cliche is the right word, but more of that they're filling different archetypes. And that, well, sometimes it still is cliche though. Monokuma being a creepy guy. Yeah, that's what's in anime a lot, for real.
What?
Please let me go. Sitting here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya. And it's up to you now.
Yo!
Gonna go to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. Grungo. Tried to forget what Hina said. Yeah, me too. Everyone head to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? Yeah.
So then,
We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste given her and unlocked the locker. As the locker swung open, we saw... It's Alter Ego. It says, good morning. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. Never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. Aw. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon, maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a little longer. Or please wait just a while longer. That's like the most Japanese sentence I've ever read. One character I recognize from some images of the anime, lol, that blonde girl. Yeah, this character is a huge fan favorite. Chihiro, aka Alter Ego. I really like chapter 2, but all the other Chihiro stuff, I'm like, I don't know. It's definitely a really, really good character. So now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
you.
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However,
Regardless, it's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know. It just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried. Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too? No, I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? So I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more.
That's fine.
Then, fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see, what I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I had told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. Decided I had to confirm what she'd told me with my own 2 eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. In the storage closet there, way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Yeah, duh. Just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. Secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden here? She said it was way in the back. I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. Suddenly, as if I were being yanked in. At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side, just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor, there's a storage closet. Right in the back, yeah. So this is the secret room. What's in here? What the heck is in here? It's a bunch of files and what look like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry. This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Someone been looking at it recently? Slipped a file into my hand, but before I had a chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. Could understand if it said like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. Strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? Oh my god, what the heck? A strange sound rang out through my head. I felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening. Don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. Ugh, ow. Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. A dull, throbbing pain in my head proved that much, at least. Empty bookshelf, huh? Empty. Gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even a note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone? What does this mean? But my brain refused to do any more work. Persistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. Dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. The further I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry, can't see in front of me. Couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there, and after that... As if from a vast distance I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. The sound. It's coming from the gym. So I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym. The sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? Can't be nothing. Here in the gym? Didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. Sounds coming from inside. Meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Oh yeah, I remember this part now. Right. For me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No, one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring, forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay. But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be the mastermind spy is... Dude, there's no way it's Sakura, bro. What? The most honorable, serious, disciplined character is the mastermind, bro. There's no... I refuse to believe it. But yeah, I refuse to believe it's the end of the stream also, except my beliefs are about to be turned around. Alright, let's get to at least a good place to end the game, kind of. Kind of, alright. No, it's not even good yet. Hold on. There we go. Perfect. Yes, that's gonna have to be the end of the stream, guys. I'm kind of tired, and yeah, that was a pretty long class trial. I was like so busy today, watching football, eating a lot of food. Oh yeah, I also went on a pretty long bike ride, so yeah, bike rides in the winter, that can really take some energy out of you for real. But yeah, shouts to Lyle Love 101, Tyler Breadboard, and Azriel Cat, and of course Nura Zen, and of course I gotta say thanks one more time to Tyler Breadlord for the follow. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks to all the live viewers, appreciate you guys, all the lurkers, and Twitch VOD viewers, YouTube viewers, super appreciate you all. And yeah, this game's pretty heavy, pretty serious, but I really like it, so I wanted to play through it, and yeah, good vibes. So good vibes outro, leave the people with some good vibes. You know, Celeste, I'm sure a lot of people she is a lot of people's favorite character as well, but how she did my man Hifumi was so freaking messed up, cold-blooded, calculating, evil, that for some people that's probably makes her a no-go on that favorite character vibe. They're like, alright, I'll just watch Downtown Abbey instead, bro. But anyway, yeah, it was fun. I'm gonna finish up this game sometime, hopefully sooner rather than later. And in the near future, I'll also be streaming games such as Street Fighter 6, Rocket League, Super Mario World, The Binding of Isaac, Cuphead, Yakuza 0, and some other ones as well. So I hope you all will be looking forward to that. But yeah, that's going to be it for me for tonight, guys. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow at my usual time, more or less. Might start early tomorrow. And yeah, thanks again for the support so much. This playthrough's been fun. These games are just, the story is so incredible, and even the detail about Hifumi saying Yasuhiro in his final moment's breath just was on another level. Because like, he did mean Celeste, but it's like if you thought he meant the other Yasuhiro, it's like then he would have been so loyal to her and subservient. It's like, bro, what the hell? What the hell? Alright, but anyway, that's my wrapping up thoughts on Danganronpa. I thought I would add that to a little part of this outro as well. But yeah, that's it for me then. Thanks again for the support, y'all. Super appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.